Hello, you're watching Football Daily, and it's that time of the week again when we discuss the biggest bits of transfer gossip. With the transfer window opening again in just 33 days, we will be covering all the latest rumours from around Europe. If you hear any transfer rumours yourself, remember to tweet them in. To do so, make sure you're following us on Twitter and tweet #TransferTalk to me at DoogieFFTD or the Football Daily account. Also, as ever, make sure you like and subscribe. This week we kick things off in Manchester, where Jose Mourinho has been given a boost in his long-term pursuit of Ivan Perisic. Back in the summer, the Portuguese coach pinpointed the Inter winger as a practical solution to liven up his attack, but was forced to admit defeat when their bid fell short. So far this campaign, Mourinho's men have created fewer chances than Mark Hughes' Southampton, meaning that they could use a helping pair of hands up top, and the creation could be a quick fix. For into this term, the 29-year-old has been directly involved in 4 goals in 9 starts, and only Suso has created more clear-cut opportunities than Perisic in Serie A. And he's done nothing to dampen the rumour, telling the Mirror that he has ambitions to play in the Premier League. The Red Devils would be expected to spend upwards of £40 million to land the winger. Turning 30 in February, Perisic doesn't have much time to achieve it, making a January switch an option for both sides. The latest coming out of LA is that Ashley Cole is being released by the Galaxy, with multiple sources linking the Chelsea and England legend with a reunion with former Blues captain John Terry at Aston Villa. Despite Cole only being named club captain in March, Galaxy decided not to renew his contract on the weekend, meaning he is now a free agent. However, it is also understood the club have offered to re-sign him with a reduced wage of £5,000 a week. Somehow, we don't think that will appeal to him. It's a shame for the left-back, who was a favourite on the terraces and was voted as Fans Player of the Year last term, but he is turning 38 next month, so we wouldn't be surprised if he hangs up his boots soon, especially considering he's clocked up 94 appearances over the last 3 years. It's now just over a month until the transfer window reopens, and it looks like Man City have already got their first piece of business done and dusted. According to Sky Sports News, the Citizens are on the cusp of agreeing a deal to bring American goalkeeper Zack Steffen over the pond from the MLS. The 23-year-old currently plies his trade for Columbus Crew and is establishing himself as US number 1, winning all his 6 senior caps this year. Reports in the US have claimed Man City will pay between £5 and £8 million for the stopper, who, despite growing up in the States, actually spent his formative years at Freiburg in Germany. And he's a keeper of some quality. Steffen kept 11 clean sheets in 32 appearances last term, which, even when compared with Edison's 17 in 36, is still very decent. In all likelihood, he will be a cup keeper at best at the Etihad, but from Pep's point of view, he will provide a solid backup to their Brazilian number 1. Over to Amsterdam, where Matthijs de Ligt has been courted by Barcelona, as reports in Spain claim that the Blaugrana's technical secretary Eric Abidal met personally with the central defender in the Netherlands. According to numerous news outlets, the 19-year-old is at the top of Barcelona's shopping list, after impressing in their Eredivisie and Champions League campaigns. Despite being second, a point behind Sevilla and 5 ahead of Los Blancos, Barcelona have still managed to rack up fewer points than Arsenal have in the Premier League. Worryingly, the Catalan side have already conceded 19 goals this season, the same as their total let-in last term, suggesting they do have a problem to be solved at the back. The Evening Standard are reporting that Barca are willing to make the teenager the most expensive defender in football history, while the Metro are claiming that the deal is being done for £60 million, 15 million shy of Van Dijk's record fee. Over the channel, Manchester United have also registered an interest in the Ajax player, as their hunt for defensive improvement continues into January. Despite sending scouts to monitor the youngster this season, the Metro reports that Mourinho has been told that it's a waste of time, as the youngster is expected to sign on the dotted line in Catalonia come January. The defensive nightmare is getting worse for Jose, who is expected to lose his world-class stopper this season. David De Gea has been stalling on contract talks with Man United, and if he doesn't put pen to paper on a new deal soon, he'll be available for free at the end of the year. A number of sources have claimed that a huge offer from PSG is already on the table for the stopper, who is now poised to join the French champions at the end of the current campaign. The 28-year-old is set to become the highest-paid goalkeeper in the world should the deal go through, reportedly earning £300,000 a week. Financial fair play restrictions would mean that such a huge deal would pave the way for a Neymar exit in the summer, which would help fund De Gea's acquisition. While this isn't expected to go through until the summer, United may still attempt to tie down their number 1 with further negotiations. But after the special one admitted that he was not confident about the Spaniard's future, it looks like De Gea will be bidding farewell to Old Trafford and hello to the Parc des Princes. We go to Paris now, where the futures of Adrien Rabiot is once again under close scrutiny. According to Sport, the French midfielder will have a meeting with PSG owner Nasser Al-Khelaifi, along with his agent Veronique, this week. And it's no surprise that PSG want to get to the bottom of the issue as soon as possible. Rabiot's contract runs runs out next summer, and with Barcelona the clear favourites to sign him, they will be desperate not to let him go for free. Director of football Antero Enrique has even said that the club might look to sell him in January in order to guarantee receiving a fee for the 23-year-old. Not that this has seemed to affect Rabiot's output on the field though. He has been an almost ever-present this season as PSG have sustained a 100% start to their Ligue 1 campaign. But do you think he'll be at the new camp next summer? Let us know in the poll above. Over to Madrid now, where it seems like the prospect of signing yet another wonder kid could be coming to fruition. Brahim Diaz, Man City's outstanding Spanish teenager, is set to move to the Bernabeu next summer, after multiple sources revealed he has agreed a deal to join the Spanish Giants. It will be a huge loss for Man City, however, with the club failing to offer him a new contract for the last 2 years, and with no Premier League minutes under his belt this term, it's not surprising he wants to move after his current contract expires next summer. In fact, the 19-year-old was limited to just 49 minutes last term, which is pretty dull when you consider the game time enjoyed by the likes of Rashford and Mbappe over the last 2 years. However, Los Blancos don't have a great record of giving young talent a chance either, and by the time he arrives, Diaz will be fighting with 2 other wonder kids, Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, for a place in the team. So that was transfer talk for another week. What did you guys think of the stories? Let us know in the comments down below, and if we missed any out, get at us on Twitter and tell us which ones we should have included. And surely Man City can't countenance the loss of another wonder kid. Awful from Pep if this goes through. Come on, Brahim Diaz, sign that new contract.